Meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, locations away from the water should be able to get close to 90 again today. At the coast, a bit cooler. Let's break down what I'm tracking. The warm stretch continues for several days, with temperatures generally in the mid to upper 80s inland and a slight chance of some isolated showers pretty much every day. The best chance would be late Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. And then on Monday, we have a more, not serious rain threat, but a more significant rain threat to talk about. More on that in just a second. A hot Saturday on the way, upper 80s to around 90, but pleasant with 70s at the coast. So it should be a pretty nice beach day on Saturday. And then we are watching Monday. We could end up with no rain at all. However, there will be some tropical moisture. If it goes right over the top of us, it would be some showers or even some potential downpours moving through. More on that coming up in just a few minutes. But definitely too early to cancel plans for Memorial Day, but something we certainly need to watch over the next few days. Notice on live Pinpoint Doppler 12, nothing over the top of us. We have some showers moving in from the west and a slight risk of a few showers popping up today. You could see 2 p.m. Not a lot going on, but a few flicks of green here and there, especially to the north and west of I-95. We have what's called a sea breeze front developing today. Breezes coming in off of the water like this, and in this location, breezes come in like this. The breezes meet and actually rise, creating their own showers. If you happen to get the shower, it lasts all of 5 or 10 minutes. That would be about it. And again, most of us do not see the showers at all. And that's kind of the story over the next several days in terms of the rain threat. Some haze over the city of Providence right now. Temperature is at 84. Winds are out of the south at 9 miles an hour. Wind direction playing a big factor in today's temperature at the coast. You can see at the coast we're 80 in Newport, 80 westerly, 77 on Block Island, and this particular weather station from Newport now coming in the mid-70s. And I do see much of the coast dropping into the mid-70s today because of these winds continuing to come in from the south. A little bit more steady than what we saw yesterday. Even into Providence, likely not quite as warm as these breezes bring in some of the cooler influence there coming in from Narragansett Bay. Nothing showing up on the threat tracker other than the air quality alert in effect through 11 p.m. this evening. High pressure down to our south. That is a great location to have high pressure if you like the warm weather. That is because it pulls air in from a warm direction, that being from the southwest. So you can kind of see this go into motion. Here's the high. Winds come around like this, and that's a pretty good wind direction to bring in some of this warm air. It also tends to bring in some additional moisture. That's why, even though it's not going to be excessively humid over the next several days, you will notice things a tad sticky, especially here at the coast as we head into the weekend. Here's the Futurecast for this afternoon. Low 90s for places like Smithfield, Cumberland, Burrillville, mid 80s in Providence, and 70s at the coast. A warm evening, so if you're out there at some of those evening practices for the kids, still upper 80s in places like Johnston, West Warwick, and then dropping into the 70s and then 60s for overnight lows. At the beach, mid 70s, mostly sunny skies, safe sun time 10 to 15 minutes. Sunscreen, a must today. On the water, wind shifting around to the south, 5 to 10 knots, waves around 0 to 1 foot in Narragansett Bay. So tonight, not uncomfortable for sleeping, but certainly not cool either. Temperature around 60, winds out of the south at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And in the 7-day Futurecast, there's that warm day on Saturday. Sunday, we're at 81 degrees, and then on Memorial Day, we have the threat of those showers, temperatures in the 70s. And there are a lot of question marks about Monday as we deal with the leftovers, or I should say a little lobe of moisture ahead of a tropical system. Not a tropical storm, but some tropical moisture could give us a few heavy showers on Monday, or it could be a complete miss. So stay tuned for that forecast.
All right, will do. Thanks, Pete. Now we want to let you know what we're working on live at 5 tonight. A teenager is home alone when burglars break in. She was not able to call 911.